tension in the upper back or the thoracic spine is really common these days. With our phones, with computers, with driving, you name it, we do so much that can cause us to round and really tighten up that upper back. My name is Dr. Robin Armstrong. I'm a chiropractor at Willowbrook Chiropractic in Langley. And today I'm going to show you a few moves you can do to mobilize or get movement through that upper back to relieve the tension, that burning, that fatigue, maybe that pain. So I have rolled up 2 hand towels the long way just to make a thick tube that we're going to lie back on. But first we're going to start on all fours. So you're going to come onto your hands and your knees. Knees are stacked underneath your hips. But let's take our hands under our shoulders, but in the center of our mat so that our hands are touching. And then we're going to inhale, arch the spine, and then exhale, round, tuck the tail, press into the hands, let the head hang. Feel the space between the shoulder blades. Repeat that arch, and then round. You can do this 5 to 10 times. And I find with the hands together, it really accesses that spot between the shoulder blades. Let's take the hands wide once again so that they're underneath the shoulders. You're going to take one hand behind your back so that's in the small of your low back, palm facing up to start. You're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, twisting open to one side, letting the head follow. You can just gaze over to the side and then come back through center. Repeat that, squeeze the shoulders, opening up. If it feels comfortable, you can take the palm down on the low back. And that just opens the chest a little bit more. And then if you want to go to the next level, you can do a straight arm. But we really want to squeeze through the shoulders to initiate the movement. We don't just want to fling the arm up. So squeeze and twist, repeating. Again, 5 to 10 times on both sides. Then we're going to do a variation on that. So we're going to reach the arm up, and then we're going to slide the arm through, let the head come towards the floor. So you want the shoulders still away from the ear, and you can just pause here just for 2 to 3 seconds. We don't want to do a long hold, and then we're going to remove it, gently reach the arm up, and then slide through again. Again, doing that 5 to 10 times, both sides. Next, we're going to use our rolled up towel. So we're going to place it on the mat. The bottom of the towel is going to be around shoulder blade height. And then we're going to either lie with our head on the flat towel, or if you feel like you need a little bit of support and you have the space, you can kind of fold it over so it makes a bit more height for the neck. We're going to take arms up in the air, thumbs together, draw the ribs down, engage the core. You're going to raise the arms overhead, reaching back behind you. The arms may or may not float towards the floor. Come back overhead, and you can link your breath with this as well. Inhale, exhale as you reach overhead. Repeat that a few times. You maybe even want to adjust where your towel is to get another access point. Reaching back behind us. Again, 5 to 10 times. The last stretch I want us to try is actually for the lats. So the muscles on the side of our shoulder and our back, and when they are tight, they can pull through the upper back and the low back. So we're going to come into a child's pose. And you can go from a kneeling position, but if that's not comfortable for you, you can keep your hips high. We're going to reach the arms out in front of us, but then we're going to slide one hand beside us and reach the opposite arm on a diagonal. We're going to squeeze or glue that palm to the floor and send the hips in the opposite direction, so that we're lengthening through the outside of the arm and the upper back. Holding for at least 30 seconds and switching sides. So these are just a few exercises you can try to get some movement and blood flow into that tight upper back. If you're finding like this just isn't doing the trick, or this is a common problem that keeps returning, we can help you with that. You can book online at willowbrookchiropractic.com. We post regular content under Willowbrook Chiropractic on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. If you have any questions about what I've talked about here today, please feel free to ask myself, Dr. Robin Armstrong, or Dr. Jody Freedman. We're always happy to help.